Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler, and today I wanted to talk about suicidal thoughts. So please be respectful and pay close attention, Jasmine. I want to ask everyone a question. What is suicide? Suicide is the act of intentionally taking your life. In society today, suicide is a serious issue. Many children, teens, and also adults face with these type of thoughts, whether it be due to stress, depression, and many other reasons. I just want to remind everyone that anyone in this room or call basically can be going through this. Before we dive into everything, I just want everyone in this room to just close their eyes and begin to envision bad things that can happen to you right now. It hurts, doesn't it? Now imagine someone is going through this, but 10 times worse. I want to talk and inform you about how these type of thoughts can develop over time as you grow and also give you resources and ways to find and get help. Before we dive in, I also want to remind you that you're not alone. The subject is the utmost hardest thing to deal with, and to the ones that may be feeling this, I just want to say that things may be bad right now, but your good moments are just around the corner. How do these thoughts develop, and what are some serious facts regarding suicide? According to save.org, suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the US for all ages. From seeing this, I see that suicide is a super huge issue. This means that more than half the population could/can be suffering mentally and or physically and resulting in using suicide as a method to escape. Every day, approximately 123 Americans die by suicide. This shows the amount of people that are killing themselves each and every day. This is just one day. Now take the thought to think about it if it were to be an entire month, or even worse, an entire year. These thoughts can be developed over time as well. These thoughts can develop from reasons such as depression and other mood disorders. According to Save.org, it says that depression affects 20 to 25% of Americans ages 18 plus in a given year. From seeing this, this shows how much of our population is affected by these thoughts. These are caused by chemical imbalance, and this imbalance eventually evolves into feelings of emptiness or sadness as well. Another reason why these thoughts can be developed is from grief and loss of a loved one. This one's the most common, and I just want to say that it's understandable why this is a huge reason. The loss of a loved one is a tough factor. It's hard to let go of memories of a loved one, but it's good to remember that even though that they'll always be with you. Even if they're not here physically, I just want to say that they'll always be here spiritually. The development of these thoughts varies depending on the person, of course. And there are risk factors and common reasons why someone may commit suicide. What are some of the risk factors that can increase the odds of a suicide case? There isn't a direct reasoning on why these thoughts develop over time and how, but these are some of the factors that can increase the thoughts and make it worse. These reasons are common why people commit suicide, and I will start listing them. So 1 would be anxiety, 2 would be history of physical and sexual abuse, 3 would be substance abuse, 4 would be impulsive tendencies as well. These risk factors are the most common, and there are many other reasons why someone may consider suicide as choice. But if this person does decide this, there are many warning signs that they are developing / deciding to take their own life. And what are some of those warning signs? How can we see these thoughts when they're still premature? There are many ways to see it before it goes into something uncontainable and scary, such as 1, talking of self-harm or suicide, 2, and extreme mood changes as well. If you see these factors or warning signs, please don't be afraid to help. Help someone out. Be someone's reason why they want to keep trying. Be their hand when they fall, basically. These warning signs are subtle, but obvious, and there are ways that we can contribute and help this person out. So some of the reasons that this is some of the ways that you can help. There's a number that you can call, and that number is 800-273-8255. So that number, you will call it whenever you feel lost, whenever you feel that you don't have a purpose to keep trying, or if you feel like you just need someone to talk to. Personally, I know people that have called that number, and there are people to help you in need. Lending a helping hand, be there to listen to them because you can save a life. You can be the reason why another person didn't kill themselves. Anyone around you could be needing help and finding ways to get help, but it's up to you to find them as well. And I just want to say that concludes my speech. And I'll say thank you for listening to my informational speech. I do hope that you do notice the signs and that you are willing to help because you as a person can save a life. And thank you. Any questions?
Whoa! Harry Potter! Oh, Harry Potter!